All right. A little short intro, a little short lobby, so we're back again on a Saturday evening. Little gaming stream, might as well. I did one playthrough, a little bit of playthrough of Atom Heart yesterday. It was okay. I mean, I like it, but like I'm just not that locked. I just don't get a lot of locked in for for open world where like it's not that simple. I mean, I grew up before it was all like for all the 30-year-old boomers said every open adventure is now too easy. It's not too easy to like traverse the world for objectives and all that. But anyway, we're back. We're gonna play something that it's about to be removed from GamePass. So I think I decided that I'll play games that are leaving GamePass since most of the games that are leaving. It's like, for me at least, it's a one-time thing. You play it and then you throw it in the trash. You throw it in the trash afterwards and just to like reap all the benefits of like the gamer score and Microsoft points that you get from like playing the game, since Xbox wants you to play all their stuff that they have on there just to like get 50 points. Although I'm hearing that in April they're going to make the Game Pass awards much more harder to collect, because I think apparently they don't want you to grind. They don't want you to grind to get stuff for free. How preposterous is that? You use their people actually take the reward points seriously and actually like grind it so that they don't have to pay for anything again. But anyway, the game we're gonna be entering is Open Roads, which is from what I've seen from the screenshots, it's like it's like one of those Life is Strange type games where like you just walk around and like do stuff. I don't know, I'm not really into that type of games, so I'll probably be indifferent on my opinion overall. It's a blind review. We're gonna probably, most of you all watching probably not heard about this, so we're all probably gonna have to see all this firsthand together. So, yeah, that's all I got. So we'll switch it over. We'll begin our opening of the game. What's up with the for some reason now the Xbox app, the Xbox web app, it like goes full screen even though I don't want it to do that. But anyway, let's open this. Oh my god, really, a launching game? Okay, there we go. Wait for it to load. Alright, there we go. There it is. You know, it's one of those games where it has the circle as the cursor. Yeah. Yeah, it's maxed out. Glad to see that. At least I know it's do that. So yeah. You know, it has the wholesome music, got the field going, got the wheat fields and all that. Which is, you know, a necessity for this type of game. So yeah. And let's open it. Let's start. Let's see where we're going through. Yeah, it has this art style. We're gonna have to deal with it. 80th birthday. Pack up. Mom wants you to pack up my room. Get ready to move next week. I'm pretty close. Few things left for a to-do list. Yeah, it's you know, you click something and then you put it. Oh, did I drop it? Oh. Okay. All right, put back. Picked up the power strip.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
No, the Tamagotchi pet is dead. She left it to die. It's dead. Tamagotchi pet be dead.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
What the? Is that all the stuff? I guess you can leave the room.
Come down to the basement.
No, not the basement.
The basement?
Oh, these types of games, you always go down to the basement. It's always...
What is it?
Always something up. Always.
It's nothing really.
No, you gotta tell us. Tell us. Everyone knows this is gonna happen.
I love it. Where did this masterpiece come from?
Came from the pits of hell.
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
No, that painting is not good.
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
Really? There's no, like... They didn't even, like, bother to
We've
animate
still
the
got a
mouth
little while
moving.
before we actually
It's
move out,
like...
right?
They're all staring at each other.
Like a week?
Internal monologue.
Yeah, about...
The estate sale was weird.
Oh, now they speak. Now they
Having all
move
those
the
people
mouth.
in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay?
She's not okay. She's not. She's never... These women are never okay in these type of games.
Right up to the
They
end,
never are. I
And
don't know
now
what
they're
their
selling the
problem
house
is,
out
but
from under us.
apparently it's...
I know.
They want us, the female protagonist, to do something about it.
Take a minute and look around and see what's left. I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
The picture from
Amazing
hell.
that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh. Oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
You didn't even... You only pulled up the cord and that's it. Like, come on. It's sold off. No clues? Okay. So I guess in this part we're just moving out.
Oh, hey.
Oh, the phone.
It's August.
I
Ugh, exhausted.
didn't even do anything. It's just it just started that. I don't know why.
That's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no.
No.
Well...
And she changes her mind, of course. Every time it happens.
Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind.
It's real in your mind.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
Now we gotta find something.
It's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Gotta find something.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
Of course she's not. We're not
She was just
doing
calling to
that.
ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea what it could be?
Get your
must be
lazy ass
upstairs
over here and
somewhere,
find that
in your
book. Why do we have to
grandma's
do it?
It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Yep, it's our duty to find that
let's go.
book. It's our duty to find the book. The caller is too lazy to find it. So now we have to. We have to do it. There's like trash everywhere. What's up with all these cups? It's like not throwing them away. Anyway, we're looking through the
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are.
I got
still
height
got time.
mogged. No, it's too late. You're you're forever height mogged. That's not the book. You gotta find that book. It's not in here. So I guess maybe it's upstairs. Not there.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I guess we gotta press F. That was weird. It didn't show pressing F to pack it up before.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
We're a wagey. Okay. We're a wagey. We are a wagey. This is the peak of gaming. It's fucking packing up shit. You know, fuck all that triple whatever, quad, whatever they're calling it now. This is the real experience. This is the real shit. Dude. I've actually been following you on X from Edge. Found out I actually streamed LOL. Let's fucking go. Let's go. There's the... Gotta find a fucking book in this house. Alright. What game is this? It's called Open Roads. It's gonna be removed from GamePass pretty soon. So might as well just knock it out before you know, disappears. Before it disappears. It just might as well. So I think I got everything. Oh. Surely that's everything. That's everything in this. Oh yeah, I found a book. Ashtray.
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books.
Oh, hey, another cutscene.
We were visiting Grandma.
Another cutscene.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit, and I'd hunker down in here for hours. If some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near. Just around the corner.
You're just in the
Poem you read at
nearest
Grandma's
corner.
funeral.
Mm-hmm.
What? I got everything. Oh, here we go. It's everything in there. It said Game Pass, I'm looking for it. All frantic over on Steam. Yeah. Yeah, everyone is. I remember a few years ago they said that like Steam and Game Pass are supposed to be merging, which is like, you know, outlandish since it's for at least for me at least everyone else thought it was like real.
I am the very model of a modern major general.
But it didn't happen.
Mineral.
Like, it's totally upstairs.
What's this?
Oh hey, what's
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
oh
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
oh.
B.
Alright. We can go up there, but
It's only the beginning for
first.
this type of game. You go up the attic. You go up the attic. That's how these games start. You go up the attic.
Okay, come on up.
That's when the real story begins.
damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Where is it?
Okay, well this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Bunch of pills. Not there.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler?
This will be
He
catastrophically
and Dad have that in
catatonic
common.
awesome course
What do
because
you
F
mean?
the consumer.
Dad loves bowling,
Yeah.
No,
That's
he
what happens.
doesn't.
but he's
Fuck the
always wearing those
cons-
bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
I mean, it's Microsoft. They hate.
Honey, he just thinks
They want
those
to make
shirts
a-
make him look hip.
They have built trillions of
Bowling
dollars,
shirts?
but they just can't run Xbox like a business.
He's right, they are hip.
Like
Hip and
if
cool,
you
like,
if
um,
Microsoft does this,
Like a
they'll
guy
make
in
money.
a ska
It
band
makes
would
them
wear or
bank.
something.
But no, they don't.
Ska?
They won't do that.
It's
They won't integrate Steam and Game Pass.
it's this music that cool kids at school like. It has like
They
trumpets
never do
and stuff
it.
in it.
They just say
and
fuck
the
the
guys
consumer.
wear fedoras and sunglasses
They
and
will
dress
just kill
shoes and
off.
stuff.
They
and
kill off
I
good
think,
studios
like,
and just give us
bowling
Goy
shirts.
Slop.
like Dad.
They give us Goy
That's
Slop
cool like
games
I
that
see.
suck and are
Anything else?
libtard like a vowed.
Okay.
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding.
More
day, too.
cutscenes.
And
It's
you can
it's
wear it.
nothing but like a simulator of moving out of cleaning out your home when you're moving out.
I think I'd want something more modern.
Just look. It's still in such good condition.
No,
Handed down
that's
from your
weird.
grandmother to me to you.
Okay, but I'm not gonna wear it just because it would be... something Grandma would have wanted. I loved Grandma so much, but she would have wanted me to wear the dress I would have wanted to wear, even if it wasn't hers.
But I would think it would be the dress you'd want to wear.
But I just said I don't.
You don't know you'll feel
You
that way
won't.
when
You
the time
don't
comes. You
know.
might
You
change your
never
mind.
know what you truly
Stop
want.
trying to... You don't know what I want better than I do.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't know how you'll feel.
I know how I feel. If I wanted
Keep
to consider wearing
yapping.
it for
You're
my
gonna
theoretical
change your
wedding, I'd say I
mind
did.
when it
But I
happens.
don't. I'd want my own dress. If I even have a wedding, okay? I know better than you.
No, she'll be a single woman. Yeah, no. Keep that away from her. It's a good thing she's not
I mean,
doing that. For real, dude, it took all the
But it's a
game
nice
company titans
dress.
to simply make games cross-platform
It
with
meant a
baby
lot to
steps
Grandma.
with them niggas.
and to you.
They're literally allergic to money.
that enough?
Yeah, they are. They are allergic. There's only three guys around, and they still don't want. They still don't want it to be. They still want consumer-friendly stuff.
What's under here?
There we go. I think we found
here,
it.
let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But
Oh,
Well,
secret
hold on, it might
passage.
still be
Let's
here
go.
somewhere.
there's something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's
she,
in there?
She didn't hear the door open. Like it immediately opened when it happened. Like the door immediately opened when it did that.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
She's hiding
Your
something,
family had
of
a
course.
summer house?
Well, it was more
This is
of a
how these
cottage.
games.
We spent the
Another
summers up
trope
there
in
for a
this
long
in these
time.
type of games.
And
You
you've
find
never taken
something
me
and they
to
try to
visit?
deflect something.
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age.
Like
We
I just
stopped
know.
Going one summer.
Like
Summer after my dad
I just
died.
randomly
I
like
think
I just played
I was there.
Life is
Oh my
Strange
God.
just for
What?
like
Aren't you seeing
Ga-
it?
just for a
Seeing
gamer
what?
score
Right
years
here.
ago. I know how these
Behind
games
them?
turn out.
That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
Wait,
In the
what?
Backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Of
Only
course.
cartoon dogs bury bones. but
Where's the
real-life
money?
Bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards?
Yes.
In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
More exposition.
Cool van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August.
What?
When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Bruh.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah.
Switching from pure
Your
console
grandfather pulled the
gaming
seats
my
out
whole
for me,
life,
and I set up a little bed
nothing
frame with
but
a mattress and all sorts of
built years ago.
posters
It's probably
and
sucked,
pillows
but I
and
welcomed
shelves
it.
and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah,
Wow,
it took
that's
me
actually
until
cool.
it took me
Could
until
I do
like
that?
audiovisual
car?
class to realize
No.
that PC gaming is it actually took until like Team Fortress 2 to make me like go back to PC gaming, since, you know, I was one of those kids who played Flash games all the time before I was an Xbox kid, and then I saw like TF2 and I was like, oh, I need that, and then I realized it was a PC, and then yeah, Now I have a 2-year-old rig that Evan that I put him that I set up and never changed that much. What are these?
Weird little rocks.
What are these rocks?
Ah, these little stones.
You
were
found
from
the cracked
stream near
rocks?
the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
Why did you paint them?
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
Tragedy. What though?
Did Grandma write?
More cutscene, more
Last summer we
exposition.
visited the cottage.
You will only
Was she-
experience
Okay.
exposition.
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Alright. Enough of that. Nothing. It's just more stuff. This looks and feels like a 2D more. Yeah. Yeah, it literally is Life is Strange. It's one of those Life is Strange type games. Except, you know, with Life is Strange, there was the gimmick of time travel and all that. But there's nothing here. It's just point and click. Like, this would have worked as like a, you know, a 2D point and click. But this is like 3. But this is like nothing. It's just walk around and
Well,
press F.
Whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen in some kind of
What the
secret
cheating
relationship?
scandal?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
Oh, dang. I guess, we're about to expose the cheating scandal? Let's see.
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops.
Crime.
Places kept getting robbed.
Gangma.
The police couldn't figure out how the
Gogma.
crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
A straight up
So what happened? Did
simulator
they get
to the
caught?
core. Yes.
Now that, I don't remember.
It's just the. This is just for like the Tumblr women. It's for like. You know.
Grandma's sunglasses?
Teenage women on Tumblr eat this shit up like crazy.
Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life.
Oh, there's the book.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared.
Grandma's
I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her
She's
saying it.
dead. She can't hear you. Let's see what's in the contents of this book. Dude, I get Div's money. She looks kind of bad as fuck. Not gonna lie. Let's go. Aren't any help. They think that they're being good neighbors. Yap, yap. Nothing but yap. Oh, a key.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were
Oh,
gonna
she
run
was
away
cheating.
together?
Okay.
You never heard about this?
No, this is
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in
Beef
here?
patty.
something at the summer home, I assume.
Okay, well, now we've got to go check the whole place out. To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess.
She's
I
dead.
still have so much to do around here.
She's dead. It doesn't
Fine.
matter.
It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
They don't. Why aren't
You
their
do
mouths?
want
Their
to,
mouths
don't
are
you?
not
I
moving.
can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
No, doing emotions is not substitute for talking. Like
You know,
it's getting to my nerves.
a little change of scenery
They're that lazy.
would be nice.
Ha,
I'm making
that's
this
the
shit.
spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find.
All right.
I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
FedEx.
Okay. A road trip. This is gonna be great.
All right. Wait. Okay, so it's like they're paying attention to you, the Chud Jack player, yeah. Oh yeah, 2D integrated into 3D. Maybe that's why they couldn't talk. Nothing here. So what are we doing? Taking us to there.
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
This would be
don't
so
know how
cool in
much signal we'll
GTA.
get, but-
Yes. If this was a GTA mod, it would be fine.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me car sick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
What the?
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age.
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
Or yeah.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did you stop going?
Oh, yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
No.
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on the store monitors.
You've got to have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in the butt. And he'd manage the schedules and store finances. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were pretty cool. No. I mean, I guess there is a real reason I never told your father about the old summer place. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades, out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
Yeah, you're right. That sucks.
I'm just
I was
sitting here
hoping
just
maybe we could
waiting,
fix it up.
And use it as
taking
a
in all the
vacation home?
exposition.
We're about to be kicked out of our actual home. What would we need a vacation home for?
To live in?
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
You are
But
gonna
we're
be
getting
homeless.
kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No,
Just like when you lived in that van.
we can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
well, it's not doing great, but
Mom,
what?
What?
when are you going to give up on the theater?
Give up on it? I'm responsible for keeping it running. For our performers and our audience and
Dang, she's
all those kids
money
they bring to the
laundering. What
theater
the?
on field trips.
But how are we going to have money?
Things will
Damn,
pick up.
she ruined their whole
Ever
future.
since 9/11.
Oh my god, Mom. This theory.
What the?
Theater going has
They're gonna go
plummeted.
to the theory.
Yeah, on Broadway. You think people are staying in because they're afraid of terrorism in Greenville?
It's a national trend.
You sound ridiculous.
What? 9/11
maybe I am
truthism.
ridiculous.
What the?
Yeah, maybe you are.
It was easier when your dad was still around. At least we had more than just my income to work with. And then he goes and runs off.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money to help?
Absolutely not. he doesn't have the money.
But
She's not giving
Dad
it to
moved
you.
out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for
No
work.
wonder he left.
Then
No
what was
wonder.
it then?
No wonder the dad left.
I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this.
You caused all this. It's your
You
own damn
idealize your
fault.
father, you know that? And
Whoa.
I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
All right, there. Get the phone. We're sending text messages now. There we go.
Are you
Did
sending
that.
text messages to someone?
Yeah, we are.
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? was that?
She got grammared.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Damn,
Sometimes
this
it feels
this
that
woman thinks her daughter is an enemy.
Well,
No
it's
wonder, no wonder her relationship
supposed to.
failed. It's like she, she thinks that he's the enemy for doing this. I don't know why. It's like, come on, why are you doing this? All right, we're back. We're at the shack. Gonna find the lost treasure or
Oh
whatever.
my god.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
It's
It's
well, it's
dilapidated.
not just like I remember it. A little more
Run down?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's search around.
It's your cool van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the cool stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh! August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably...
Oh, now she
programmed.
remembers.
Oh, the little criminal. All right, I'm on the case. The cool stuff is so close, I can taste it.
Bruh.
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
It's mobile
What did I
home,
just
by
say?
the way.
They're not the same thing.
It's a mobile home.
A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
Go on. It's the same thing.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Oh, it's trash everywhere. Alright, let's find what we're needing. Let's find what we need. Nothing in here. Nothing. Oh, here's something.
Nightshade.
Night
It's because he
shade.
could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade.
Imaginary
As I
friend
remember
time.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky imaginary friend?
Yes,
who
it had
lurked
to
in
be.
The shadows.
You don't get it.
Wait, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Everyone back then
Well,
had
I was
a
a
creepy
teenager.
friend.
I don't think I was the most... I don't know,
Everyone back then had a
compassionate
schizo
at
friend.
that age. I had my own problems.
Now everyone wants like a
If I
quirky,
had a
like
little sister
whatever.
And Dad died.
They want to make all
I'd
the
be
scary
there for him to
things
talk
like
to.
quirky and all
It's
that.
different.
So cringe.
You don't know what having a little sister
Modern
is like.
imaginary characters
You
are so
trying to say you were
cringe. They
justified
want to be
in
quirky
not
and all
helping
that.
Your little sister when
No,
she
it's
was
supposed to be
grieving
scary.
after her father died.
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but... I could have used more help, too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself. One who would always listen.
Always. Guess we'll just leave that there. A gun?
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me. At the fair.
Kurt?
Another
Well, we met at the drive-in.
another man?
You had a summer fling?
Well,
Dang, this woman is
Was
so
he
unfaithful,
cute?
bro.
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
She's
Oh
thinking
my
of other
God,
men.
a
She
bad
does.
boy?
Well,
She says all
honestly, I
this while not
fell for him
realizing
pretty
that
hard that summer.
maybe that this is the reason why
Cool.
her husband abandoned the
On
marriage.
his motorcycle?
She always has the thoughts of the
Very
real dad in town.
Oh, no.
It's like, come on.
No, not like that.
Like, bro, he
Well,
sees that you're thinking of all these other guys and not him at all.
No. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow.
Yeah, it totally does not
Nerve.
matter. You're
Hey,
totally
maybe we
not
should
sleep
keep looking
regretting you
around
did
for more
not
relevant
go with
things.
him rather than the guy you have with this woman.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
Come on.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Come on, you're lame.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Because we're crawling through the crawl
Well,
space.
if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
Because you're
And
going
also,
in
I
there
really want to see if
too.
there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen,
Dead
you can give it
body.
a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
Alright. You crawl into the crawl space.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
It's locked. That's also locked. All these doors are locked. Can we just break a window?
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't
Don't
just
care,
take
green
them.
tard. Get those
Aw.
plants.
Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I.
Jeez.
So, what happened? To August? She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
Life. Sure.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
Yep.
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other
Just
personality
open the
traits.
thing in the crawl
Yes.
space, man.
Fine then. I'll go
Woman,
alone.
just
You're
do it.
probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side.
We're in the crawl space now. Why is all this stuff down here?
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this. Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door.
You can't see it? Come on.
Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
It's a
A
boat.
houseboat.
It's just a boat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
Look for the
Canada
trees.
with trees. That narrows it down.
That narrows it all down.
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Leave my father? I mean, I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they were together in the first place. They didn't seem to...
make sense together?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're
What?
both so different.
They both
You
are.
used to
Is this like?
have more in common?
Are they like ancestrally like not
Well,
meant to be together? It's
When you're
like
together at first,
none of their
everything about each other is
none of their ancestors actually
can
like
cover up
stayed.
A lot of things.
They just
But when
constantly
you get
left.
used to each other, that's when it can be hard. But sometimes, you know, by that point, it's
The mom
Too
just
late.
constantly leaves.
Too late. Because you're already married?
I know you said that you didn't know if you were going to get married, but if you do, just don't rush into it.
Come on,
So
break the
you
cycle.
Wish
Don't.
you'd never married Dad? You wish you hadn't gotten married in the first place, and that I wasn't around. I'm sure it would have made your life a lot easier.
No.
Honey, that's not how it is. It's not as simple as
Long
that.
bitch
And
face
it's not because of
genetics,
you.
yeah.
There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
Wins someday.
Not today.
Then when?
Not today.
Bro, you're a cheating bitch. Just tell it.
Go mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Ford State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Oh, it was
Everything
sexist.
back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna
It'll be
accept
so
it.
exciting. Oh man, you're gonna love it. Eating
Doesn't matter if
lunch
it's
at Ford
sexist,
Hall,
you're-
doing all-nighters in the
I
library.
baked you a
Oh,
pie.
there was this time when Lucy and I broke into the art building after hours.
I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind
Shut
of
up.
choice is that? To be broke?
You're
I'm not gonna
broke.
be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
She's coping. You know design.
Oh, how fun. Wait, did they not get to use these? No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
Oh, he found the key.
This must be the key to the van. Oh my god, Aunt August.
No!
So
No!
many
A Ouija board. Gross. Disgusting. She's a Ouija board type. Gross. Disgusting.
I don't know if I agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given? How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
It was their
I
own
don't know if
fault.
that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right?
The
She
bullies
never
are
told me
right.
that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess... Well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
I hope so.
Buried treasure.
I'd recognize that penmanship anywhere.
This piece was clearly done by an accomplished artist.
We found the treasure
Calligraphic
map.
Prodigy. Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early.
Yo,
I
we're
don't know.
stealing
Let's
her.
just go see what it is.
Inner. More
Poor
exposition.
kid. Did she get
The whole
made
point of
fun
this
of
game is like you
at school and stuff?
I think she got
Go
picked
through
on
all
when
this
she was
shit.
little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back.
But
from
this
our
ain't
last
no
summer trip.
Life
What
is Strange.
I don't know.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it. That door's stuck.
I think... Look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Yeah.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit in the glove box of my van.
Nice.
So convenient. Oh, this like years of like they set up the lore where like it's all old. It's like it's so convenient that that's the case.
Now, what is this?
What the?
During the summers when we'd come here, I had a summer job as a waitress at the drive-in.
On roller skates? Like in the movies?
Yeah, I guess. If those movies were based
Oh,
on
what?
reality, you know.
No, the West is fallen.
You are cute.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please, Mom, stop. You were cute then, and you're, hot mom now.
No.
What?
Let's
According to the
go.
boys at school, you are my hot mom. You didn't know about this?
This is like class A writing.
No.
This is
I am not.
Shakespearean
Oh yeah,
dialogue.
No, it's great. It's great having all the boys at school talking about how hot your mom is. It's great. Regardless, this photo of you is real neat, and I think we should keep it.
Why not?
Is there anything left? Nope. Oh, map.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah.
Nope.
Like these things often do.
It doesn't.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
She's still thinking of this other
A lot of
guy.
years later
It's
that I
over.
met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Aw, that's so romantic. It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big
Randy
in
is the
local
father.
No.
Someone's gotta get on
He
that.
told me later
If
that
Randy is the
actually been
father,
at the play on a date
you
with
are the
someone else.
father.
He told her he needed to head
I
home.
mean, this woman is
and hung
like,
around the
she has
theater
no
talking to me.
concept of
Wow.
a state
Bold.
of like
Did you
being
find that
loyal.
endearing?
I guess at the time
She
I
was-
found it flattering and a little funny.
Most dysfunctional. It's like
I should have realized it was a red flag.
she doesn't realize that all this like fantasizing over the past is the reason why the relationship's not working.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
Bruh, why are all these parents in this game cheating on each other? It's so weird. They're all cheating on each other. Should've been fixing, bitch. Let's open that.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an
Everything.
ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a
Mold.
concerning scent of mold.
Black
I mean,
mold.
what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
You're
Okay, I'll just look around and
You're
get
sniffing
out.
the black mold.
It is kind
Get
of
out of there.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Don't get too nosy, all right?
All right, all right. But look at all this stuff. Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh. Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal.
Brutal.
Kind of fair. Ah, alas. Not so groovy anymore.
No, I want to pick up this.
Holy shit.
Damn, she is cheating. Oh no.
How was the stuff? Cool as you'd hoped?
Well, I found, this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot.
You fell for it.
I put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like an asshole.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
In this case, it's okay. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
Safa.
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
They just won't.
No, you're right. I mean, eventually...
I don't even know if there's
everything
stakes
ends,
if I
right?
choose something. I'm just selecting
with
what I
grandma.
feel like.
Right?
Well, I mean more... No, not so much. I will always be there for you. You know that, right? Like we were there for Grandma.
Uh-huh.
But with someone you voluntarily put yourself into a relationship with, like a boyfriend or a husband or whatever, it's different.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way.
Woman
here,
math,
is he?
yeah. Woman
Mom.
logic.
What happened
That's what happens.
with you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound
You made
like
him leave. It's your fault.
you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this...
You did want it. You did want it.
See?
You were mad that the other
This is why
guy
you need
left
to be
you,
okay.
and now you're stuck with this guy.
If you're fine on your
And
own,
then you
when they
cheered
leave,
when
you don't have to feel this way.
when you cheered that,
Remember that.
that your ex-husband finally left.
well... I've got the screwdriver.
Good. That's good.
It's your fault. Alright, let's go open that door.
Ah, door. We meet
CA
again.
Flathead.
I'm ready for you.
Here we go.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom. Freaky. Yet appealing. Oh, Grandma.
No, she's not. No, astrology. Gross. Gross. What
Would
the?
you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait,
What?
I hadn't even
What do you
thought of
mean?
that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what
of
she was
course
gonna
she wasn't
do.
just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Dude. We're unveiling the mystery one, like, weird thing at a time. What the? What's the point of looking close if there's nothing gonna be revealed if you look close?
Oh, my mom loved this desk.
Like, there's
I remember
there's
when she
nothing you
brought
can
it home
find
from
when
the
you
flea
look close
market.
at something.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here.
What is it?
Ugh,
What's in the
locked.
box? Another key.
This gives me an idea. The little key from Grandma's diary?
Right.
All right. What do we got? Sympathy card. All right.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean?
What do
When
you
he
mean?
says those are his kids.
Oh shit.
Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad?
Oh shit.
I-
Cheating.
Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Illegitimate
Look,
kids. Oh
look.
no.
This one, this note. It
He's
has a
not
return
the
address.
father.
Pierre Lautrec, Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale,
Hot
Ontario.
to- No, it sounds so familiar.
Do you want to go check it out?
What? No.
Of course you are.
No, but
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug
Fake
around
wood is the
getting dirty
wallpaper
and all
for a
this
gun in the mouth
stuff.
art
I'm
project.
not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago.
Come on, you
We
want to
have the
return
rest
to
of the
that
house
guy.
To pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner. And
Mom, stop. This is your father we're talking about here. It's
You're
about who you really are.
He's not the father.
Who
It's like
I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
you're going to do it. Doesn't matter.
okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one.
Yeah, she
I just
did.
happened
Shut up.
to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something.
You are gonna find
So,
something. Doesn't
if
matter.
one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other,
Then why not, right?
right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just
Both had
happened
fake
to be
dads.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Glad you
There's
came around
nothing
to see
functional
things my
about this
way in
family
the end.
at all. It's like
Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're
that's-
getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right. We're doing this again. All right. We've done that. We're going even further into the mystery of like finding out who the father is. Who is the real father? You are not the. If we get like Quisha
Alright.
story, oh damn,
to
it'll
order
be
that
busy
room
with chirps,
service.
gunshots.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Ah,
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, alright. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh. Burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
We are gonna tell the father about this. He's so nonchalant about this happening. It's so weird. We're doing nothing but texting on this phone. This is the peak entertainment. It's press left mouse to text. All right, another cutscene.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house?
And of course she's
Mobile
snaking.
home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
She heard that.
Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Me neither. It's so surreal.
You're not the
I can't imagine Grandma having an affair. But
bro.
I also don't think
Everyone in this fictional family is having an affair.
Yeah.
All of them.
It
Every single
seems
one of
pretty
them.
out of character, but she was an interesting person. My dad... I was still pretty young when our dad died. For your mom, I think this is all a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found some of your old art. Stuff you made as a kid.
Oh, that's so fun. I was a creative kid.
Do you ever do that kind of stuff now?
Well, no, not really. Not as much as I'd like to. Although I have to do a lot of creative stuff at work. But it would be nice to get back into writing.
What about drawing?
I was a dedicated artist, but never a very good one. I'll leave the visual stuff to you. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart.
Break my
I'd
heart.
rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago.
They're moving to Chicago? No.
Wait, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No? What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course. Both of you. But she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Eat that shit. More texting, more gossip.
Oh yeah, definitely stealing these.
More gossip. More. Nothing more. No, she's on the pills. She's on them pills. She's on them pills. She be on them pills.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I put it in the glove box? Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
You're dumb.
We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand.
One.
Francine is going to be worried about me. We text or call or see each other every day. She's going to wonder what happened to me.
Didn't you text her before we left this morning?
Yeah, but
And your cell phone wouldn't work in Canada anyway. I'm sure Francine will be
She'll
fine
be
so we can pick up your phone from the motel on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We
What's
left
up with
1
the
hour and
what is up with the
18
lack
minutes
of emotion in these
Well,
like
we can drive
for the
faster on the
cutscenes?
way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to
You
get
know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you?
Yeah, you were
When
lying.
was I lying to you?
You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll
Yeah, we
figure
are.
something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around
Bruh,
someone like that every day.
This dumb
Wow.
bitch.
I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Yeah,
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please.
yes.
Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh?
She's
You wanna know
hysterical,
what's
bro.
the truth?
It's unreal.
Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
Of course you did. Oh my
Your
god.
father announced he was going
How
to
does he
Reno
not
to
realize
become
that
a
it was her
full-time
that was the
gambler,
reason?
and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey. Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work.
Oh, pull
So
more
I
like
divorced
oh ho.
I'm sure
yeah.
he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
All right.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
Where?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Of course you are.
I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Alright. We're at the pier. Let's see what... Ears like Edward, yeah.
Blood?
Ew.
Ew. Why on earth did I
Dry
push
blood.
that? Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Nothing here, so...
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
You can jump. Just jump. Just jump. It's like... It's not even that... It's not even that far. Or right there. It's like... Just fall down.
This is so stupid.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No. You can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
Done it all together.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way. What if you fall off?
I could say the same
It's
to you.
fu-
I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Heads or tails, come on.
Heads. I won!
Just be careful and stay away from the edge.
Bruh, come on. I'm fine. See? Nothing is wrong. Why was she so scared? It's like...
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but
Money?
regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. Alright, pretty sturdy. Wow, this is from when Grandma was really
What?
young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
No.
More... Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile. A letter letter from Grandma.
Another
Can you
letter.
imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
No.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
You wouldn't even
Wow.
exist.
So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing.
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been.
There's no way to that reality from here.
Nope, there's none. What the?
Wow, cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
You don't
It's
know.
literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
No. Alright. Gotta open that door somehow.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though. Damn. 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah,
Everything was
I
different.
think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
$3,000?
Press F.
houseboat?
Press F.
Are you
Nothing
saying
but
that's a
press
lot
F.
or a little?
More press F.
These are like $1968, right? I mean, $3,000 then is probably like $10,000.
Yeah, probably around that. Maybe even more.
So, what else could you have bought for that much back then? A car? A nice car?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, so this crappy boat for the same amount you could buy, like, a sports car with? Seems like a lot.
But you can live on a houseboat.
You could live in a sports car, if you don't have a very high standard of living.
Yeah, much higher standard of living on this rotting houseboat.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Nope. It never. Still gotta go through that door. Is there something out here?
Dodge this.
A flare gun. A flare.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Four. Is there anything? A letter. More
You
letters.
tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Get
Oh
it?
no, it's already happening.
Get it, guys? French people little French Canadians French bad or something. I don't know. It's like out of anything that box can't be opened. Out of anything they put to interact with, it's that's not the one to look into.
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
What?
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
You love that boat.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Nothing here. Guess that's it. I'm just looking through everything. Really nothing changed. Another bottle.
Aha!
More receipts.
That
We're checking up on the
A lot
receipts.
to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Attention, every... Oh, man, what? This doesn't work.
It's old. It
Isn't that
doesn't
kind
work. All right. The moment of truth. Open this door. Here we go.
So, I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all. It was her chance to have her own independence. And who would want to give up their whole life, everything they know, just for some guy? And some money.
People have done worse for less.
Yeah, but Grandma had a pretty good life. Didn't she?
She had a good
Her
life,
advice
even though
column,
she
her
like
art,
cheated on
kids,
everyone
her house.
and
Maybe she
like
just
spawned
needed
a
little time to
whole
herself for
lineage
the
where like
resurrection.
everyone is cheating on each other. The moment of truth. We realized, even when she was offered, she had some humility. She was offered all this for just to like leave, and then she just still said no. That's the mystery. That was all the payoff for this. The moment. Wait, is there something else back there? I gotta check. Yeah, that was the... That was what we found. Come on, there's supposed to be folders somewhere. What?
This could come in handy.
Looks like a mailbox key.
What the mailbox?
Didn't we see some mailboxes up by the gate where we came in?
Oh, there we go. We found it. Alright, you found the mailbox key. Now we're gonna find the final tribulation of this this point and click game where we find out their relatives cheated on each other. Here we go.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's
It's
mail?
30 years old. It's fine. He won't know.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Live a
live
little. Stop being so
We've already
lame.
come so far. We can't just stop now when we're so close to the truth.
I suppose you have a point.
This is the
Let's
final
see what
thing.
we've got here.
Let's see.
So Pierre was my dad.
Yeah, this French guy was your
This
dad.
whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I
Yep.
can't believe it.
Can't
Well, it says
believe
right
it.
there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I... So my mother wasn't having an affair at all.
Wait, she wasn't? What's
Whatever
this
this
whole
was.
point? Bro,
Not
come
except for
on.
Grandpa's secret identity.
So he wasn't cheating?
So my
Bro,
father
come on. You wasted this whole
hadn't
time. For
died.
this? Come
When we thought
on.
he'd had a heart attack.
So lame.
He was just here, on this dock.
He was
We
waiting
never
for
got
you.
to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
Nothing ever happens.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived
Nothing
with that
ever
your whole
happens,
life,
guys.
So
The
you
whole moral of
did.
the story. Nothing ever happens.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't Can't even imagine.
Can't imagine.
I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive.
Wish you could have been there for her?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life.
Her
Why
whole...
didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
She wouldn't tell.
Maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back?
Never came back.
Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
Oh, another reveal?
I mean...
Okay.
Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
This
And
wasn't
for
your
pushing
journey.
me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
Finally, some other animation. For the first time, some other animation. Alright. Is that it?
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy.
She won't be happy at
Now,
all.
girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me
Tell
and Dad.
us.
Uh-huh.
Well,
We did all this, now we need to
your
know.
dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional poker player.
Professional.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool.
It's certainly, interesting.
Professional
Yeah,
gambler.
I guess he's following his dreams. He might not make it, but he is going for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it in that kind of light.
I mean, I wish he could have been here, but he had a dream, and he had to follow it. I get it.
Right, my little web entrepreneur.
It's like Matt Damon in Rounders.
It's not really like Rounders. I mean, he wins a lot in Rounders, and he's a lot more handsome.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, Well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed
Nothing.
up
He
for.
was not signed up for that.
So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
It was
Yeah.
over.
Exactly.
It was over.
I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you
That's
blame
like-
me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah. Kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, like, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you
Trauma
earlier
dumping the
that-
game, yeah.
I guess
It's
I
nothing
was
but trauma
embarrassed.
dumping sim. It's
that I would have married such a
Trauma dump.
ding-dong. Professional gambler.
you know that like the
I
only
don't
reason
have
this
to
game
say
is
it out
around because
loud.
like one of the
But I guess you
devs
can't keep
needed
running
this
away
like
from
the
your
cope.
problems forever.
Needed to
Now I have
cope
these tickets,
because
and I don't know what to do.
can't afford therapy since programmers are
I
paid
think you should
like
go.
little
No.
or like
Yeah.
wages.
I think it would be good
They
for you
they had
to
like
hear his side
wagey
of the
level
story.
slavery going on.
We may not always get along, but he's not
So they had to make this just
a
like
bad
cope.
guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
All right.
For what?
What do you mean for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right, all right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah.
When will it end?
exciting
When will
that
this
People are
end?
willing to pay me to design websites.
When is this gonna end?
Well,
I
I've
can't
seen what
take
you
it.
can do.
I can't take the
And you
cope.
do a
I can't
great
take the
job.
cope dumping that these programmers
Thanks,
have
Mom.
done.
I'm serious.
Like, bro, just
When
go
I
to
saw
the
your web
therapist. You don't
stuff,
need
I
this
mean,
crap.
I don't always know
You don't
what I'm
need this
looking
Life
at,
is Strange
but I know it
knockoff
looks
crap.
good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
No.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined
It's still
you'd go
going.
forward
Oh,
like Grandma
make
did.
it
It's
end,
silly,
bro. Come on.
but it's not fair
Make
to
it
me.
end.
God knows I didn't do everything my mom
Make it
wanted me
end,
to do.
please. I can't take it.
Like seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly. Amongst many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go. To see you as an adult and not just my baby girl.
Dude.
Mom.
You were so cute back then. Even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the
I'm
baby
dying
with the
right now. I
biggest
can't
head."
take it.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad.
I'm
On my
dying.
side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
When will President Trump make these games
So-
illegal?
What do you think about the whole August thing?
Like executive
with it?
order,
Yeah.
Life is Strange knockoff
guess.
games, like death
Big
penalty,
decision,
please.
Moving to Chicago.
You won't have to deal.
Yeah, that's putting it
We
mildly.
can't let like
Would you want to move in with
trees and coal die for this.
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while.
The coal and oil does not deserve to be burned.
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm thinking
so
too.
that
Are you worried
shit
about
like
the
this can be
theater?
made. It has to be.
Or my
It has to be criminal
These days
to
I'm
make
worried
these
about
type of
everything.
games.
But I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith
Make it.
that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah, me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her
Oh, now
bathtub is the size of
now
my
you're no longer
bedroom.
beefing with your
Yeah,
aunt
I mean,
with your.
it'll be worth it for the bathtub.
Oh, now she's no
alone.
longer beefing. Like she changed her
We
mind
should
after
call
all
August
this.
and tell her about all this.
Like,
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
no, like there's no build up
Whatever we
to
end up
like
doing, I'm just
the
glad.
the drama from like earlier in the game. It's like
Yeah.
she automatically forgets
Me
her.
too.
Like, come on. It's like it's too quick, man. All right. That was Trauma Dump Sim. That was Trauma Dump Tumblr game Life is Strange knockoff simulator. 2 hours of whatever this was. Turns out nothing in the game mattered because nothing ever happens. Am I right? The big reveal, nothing ever happens. The whole reveal, it's nothing ever happens. So yeah, that was that. It was a little short. It was like 2 hours long. Like, bro. And it's being removed from Game Pass, but I guess it's worth it just to get like just a grind easy Microsoft gamer score and Microsoft points. So anyway, yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. You have 2 days before this goes away and you have to pay for it. And yeah. I'll see you all in the next one.